All right, boys. The Case of Chris Watts, Part 1. Let's go.
The drama began shortly after the Frederick Police Department received a call from Nicole Atkinson, the best friend of Shannon Watts. She had arranged to drive Shannon into town that same day for a pregnancy checkup, but there was no answer when she knocked at the door, nor any response to her text messages or phone.
Hold on, that's like a lot of information. Wait, what's happening, dude? I don't fucking understand what's going on, bro. Look at my mouse, bro. I'm literally barely even moving it right now. Okay, what is going on? So, first of all, where's Frederick at? Hold on, let me,
The drama began shortly after the Frederick Police Department received a call from Nicole Atkinson, the best friend of Shannon Watts. She had arranged to drive Shannon into town that same day for a pregnancy checkup, but there was no answer when she knocked at the door, nor any response to her text messages or phone calls. After noticing her shoes were still at the front door, she became concerned and called 911.
Nicole?
Yes.
Okay, so what's going on?
So, my friend, we were out of town for a business trip this weekend.
All right.
And I dropped her off at 2 o'clock this morning. She's 15 weeks pregnant. She wasn't feeling well, and she had a doctor's appointment this morning at 9, and I told her to let me know if she needed me to take her. She's got 2 little girls. I called, I texted.
No!
Her car's in the garage. Her shoes she wears every single day are by the front door.
How you doing? You seen your neighbors today? No? Okay.
Did you kill your neighbors?
What's Chris's phone number?
Chris's phone number is...
Hey, Chris, Officer Coonrod for the police department. Pretty good.
Bro, dude, he's like, holy shit, the police are already calling me? Dude, they fucking figured this shit out quick. Holy fuck, I just killed this bitch this morning.
Do you have any idea where your wife is? Right, what my concern is her car's here. They're saying she is diabetic. I don't want her... If she's upstairs and can't respond. Okay, about how far out are you? Okay, alright. He said like 5 minutes.
It's not a sure sign of guilty conduct, yet the fact that Chris made the officer wait for his return would have most likely alerted some minor suspicion. In normal circumstances, a husband receiving a call from the police saying they were concerned about the safety of their pregnant wife and children, in most cases, would have given them permission to immediately kick the door down. It's a truly somber awareness to know that the man stepping out of the car had only a very short time ago dumped his infant daughter's bodies into an oil tank and buried his pregnant wife in a shallow grave.
What?
Scott, how you doing?
How's it going?
So this is the only vehicle she would have?
Only one that, yeah.
She would drive? Okay.
The familiar routine for anyone checking for someone's presence inside a house, whether it be an emergency or otherwise, is to immediately call out to them for instantaneous reassurance. Chris remains silent, but instead feels the need to examine his wife's car before subtly sneaking through the internal garage door.
She's like, hold on, let me make sure, is there any blood here? Fuck, I gotta wipe this down quick, dude.
Then disappears for 1 minute and 7 seconds before letting the neighbors and police
why did her face,
inside.
like...
Only Chris will know what he carried out during that time period, but it's safe to assume that his curious behavior was not going unnoticed, made evident by the unsettled gaze of Nicole as he opens the door.
Mind if I come in, Chris?
There were multiple key moments captured from inside.
Bro, he is way too casual about this, man. Like, dude is just walking around, like... Yeah,
the house,
did he even
which
say
may not
she's
have been
not there
noticed
yet?
immediately by the officer, but would have no doubt been gathered by forensics upon further investigation. The most overt peculiarity was Chris's interaction with his phone. The guise of his thumb movement would have given the impression he was texting.
This fucker's on Tinder right now. Oh my god, what a piece of fucking garbage. You just killed her, dude. Give it some time, bud. This dude is downloading fucking Tinder right now.
Someone, which would have seemed very peculiar, as the normal response would be to frantically call people rather than text given the circumstances. Hindsight gives us a clearer picture of Chris's introversion, which is that he was most likely using his phone to avoid eye contact and progressive dialogue with the officer.
What time do you leave the day?
What time to leave there? Come
No, here.
Usually between 5:30 and 6.
Alright. And was Shannon here then?
Yes. Yeah, she's not done.
Does she usually watch the kids, or you have daycare watch them? Or?
She usually watches the kids if they're not at school.
Okay. You guys have any kind of issues, marital issues, or?
We're going through separation.
You are? How's that going?
It's going
Civil for the most part, or?
Civil now, eh?
Additionally, we are presented with the subtle cues of Chris's forethought cover story, being that his wife simply ran off with the kids after a breakdown in the marriage.
All the girls' blankies are gone. Their blankets they sleep with, they don't leave anywhere without them.
Okay.
I'm telling boys, I promise that dude, I swear that was not him texting me. Okay? Boys, I swear that was not him texting me. That was a coincidence, okay? I don't know who that was, but I swear it's not Chris, dude. I swear I haven't been talking to him. Let me just make sure. Hold on, you guys. I don't want to make eye contact with you guys real quick. Just let me check something. Alright, Google Play, Tinder. Okay, download, install. Alright, okay, boys, we're back. We're back. I wonder what's going through his fucking head right now. So basically, I mean, the dude already told us what happened. This dude literally just murdered his wife, killed his pregnant wife, killed both of his daughters. Like, what the fuck is wrong with... Dude, people are insane. There is evil in this world.
The rest of Chris's conduct could be analyzed and dissected in various ways, and it would be easy to pick at certain oddities in body language and link them with signs of guilt. Yet, without the hindsight we have now, his behavior could just as easily be linked with an innocent man who is understandably concerned and frantic over the disappearance of his family. His very conservant neighbor, however, had the perceptual advantage of knowing Chris on a semi-personal level, and could analyze his kinesics in a far more accurate manner than the police officer.
You just want to go talk to him? I'm going to get his info real quick. No. Right.
To be completely honest with you, my wife and I were kind of wondering when she was on vacation if something happened, because I've heard them full out screaming at each other at the top of their lungs.
Oh, he's fucked, dude. This dude's giving all the info.
That's pretty recently.
Yeah.
We got 6ix9ine over here, dude.
He looks like he's trying to cover his tracks. He's normally quiet, real subdued. He's over here telling you 3 times what he took out, what he did. He's very, he never talks. So the fact that he's over here blabbing his mouth makes me kind of suspicious.
This was just after the moment he had shown both Chris and the officer his surveillance footage of that same morning, capturing only Chris leaving the house after loading multiple unidentified things into his truck.
Yeah, we can pick up cars coming this way, I get anything coming this way and making this turn. So...
Wait, I'm confused. Is this guy's place? Or is this... Whose security camera is this? Because if this is his security camera, this dude, like, came and just took over shit, got his remote. This has to be this guy's, right? There's no way.
Usually at night I pick up the car pulling a U-turn. So, unless they pulled right here...
Bro, look at him. He's like, shut up. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, but I would have caught her walking out.
Although not fully incriminating, as Shannon and the kids could have left through the back entrance, this was an extremely detrimental piece of evidence, and would have no doubt been extolled by forensics and made Chris an immediate prime suspect. The following day, Chris, for some bizarre reason, agreed to be interviewed by 2 separate news stations, where he came across as extremely unimpassioned and detached from the alarming nature of the situation.
Like, when I got home yesterday, it was like a ghost town. Like, she wasn't here. Kids weren't here. I have no idea.
Yeah, because you fucking killed them, idiot! Is this guy fucking dumb? They can't be there. You fucking murdered them.
Where they went. Right now, you got K9 units, the sheriff's department.
No, that would have immediately been me. I would have been like, yo, this dude's acting fucking weird as hell, bro. Like, he fucking did something, man. Something's up.
Everybody's like, they're doing their best right now to figure out, like, if they can get a scent. If she wasn't here, like, where did she go? Like, once I got here, it was like, all right, who can I call? I called her 3 times, texted her about 3 times just to say, you know, what's going on? Like, if she's vanished, like, I want her back so bad. I want those kids back so bad. Right now, I don't even want to just, like, throw anything out there. Like,
How stupid does this make you look, though? Like, I know you're trying to cover your tracks and you're not trying to get caught being a fucking murdering piece of shit. But, oh my god, doing these fucking interviews just make you look psycho, bro.
I hope that she's somewhere safe right now and with the kids. Last night, I wanted that knock on the door. I wanted to see this kid just run in, just barrel rush me and just give me a hug and knock me on the ground. That's why last night was just horrible. I couldn't do it. I'm hoping that somebody sees something or somebody knows something and
Dude, yeah, I want them back so much. Like, seriously, like, I swear I didn't kill them. I swear I didn't fucking kill them.
Shanann.
Stop saying that. I didn't kill them.
Bella.
I know my neighbor's a fucking snitch. Chad, you fucking snitch. I swear to God, I'm not acting weird or fidgety, dude. Fuck this, man.
Celeste, if you're out there, just come back. Like, if somebody has her, just please bring her back. I need to see
To
everybody.
life?
I need to see everybody again.
Got 'em.
This house is not complete without anybody here. Please bring her back.
This could have been construed as shock trauma, where a person will turn numb and retreat into themselves as a means of escape. Yet the viewers watching this live from home were probably thinking what we as the retrospective audience already know. He was called in for questioning 4 hours later.
Oh, look at him, got his glasses on.
Somebody saw something. Somebody knows what
You
it is.
piece of fucking shit. You piece of shit.
I know you're going through a lot, so we're not going to keep you here all night. Just tell me exactly what you remember, and I'll take notes about where we can go.
Okay. So this 1:48 a.m.
Let me switch chairs. Because when they come knocking.
Bro, they need to get some better fucking audio, dude.
One of
Like,
the oldest and most commonly used techniques is for the interrogator to sit between the door and the suspect. This is for the purpose of heightening the feelings of isolation and dependence. It's an indirect subliminal message, letting Chris know that the only way out of that room is through the detective. It's
That's
an
fucked
excellent
up.
tool for stripping away confidence, thus increasing the telling signs and body language when information is fabricated.
4 a.m. That's when my alarm goes off for work, and I'm seeing just get dressed, brush my teeth, everything I do upstairs.
Okay.
About 4:15, that's when I get back, slide right into bed next to her, and start having a conversation with her about having the house up for sale and talking about.
that's not a good one.
Like actually proceeding with the separation.
Okay.
And
Noted not to let the officers sit between. I know, dude, like,
this
this is literally just like a how-to to get away with bullshit.
disconnection was there, like falling out of love, and trying to stay together, maybe just for the kids' sake, but we're realizing that doing like our homework, it's not, most of the time that's not going to work.
Yeah.
Gets ready for work, goes to work, receives call from police, returns home.
So that's when I got home, I opened the garage door, and we went inside the house, and looked everywhere, Shanann, Bella, and Celeste, nowhere to be found. Shanann's wedding ring's on her nightstand, her phone's still on the couch, her purse is still there, the medicine for the kids is still there, the car and the car seat is still there, and there's no sign of them anywhere.
Okay.
Dude, if you're gonna, like, make this look believable, you can't just leave her fucking shit everywhere. You can't leave her fucking purse. Like, if someone's gonna leave like that, they're gonna fucking probably take, maybe not their phone, but probably their phone. They're definitely gonna take their fucking purse. They're not just gonna dip off with no phone. What are they gonna do with $0? How does someone go from separate to kill your wife and kids?
I left all the lights on in the house, I was hoping that I'd get a knock on the door.
People are fucked up.
Yeah. He's back.
Yeah, but nothing happened.
What do you think happened?
At first, I really thought maybe she was just at somebody's house, just decompressing.
Exploring off steam.
Yeah. But
Is it at
after
the lighthouse?
today, like with the onslaught of all the cars, all the police cars, all the news, all the canine units.
That is true, dude. He's probably pissed at that fucking bitch, because he probably did think, okay, you know, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna murder her, I'm gonna murder the children, and I'm gonna have at least like a few days to get, but even at like a few days, like I mean, that would look suspect to him. Like, he's staying at the house, right? If he, you know, comes back to the house and there's nobody there, and then like 3 days later all this shit happens, it's like, bro, why didn't you call the police?
It's making me lean the other direction about someone took her.
Okay.
But it's just, if someone took her it would have to have been someone she knew.
You can't even hear his voice that well.
Because there's no sign of anything like.
They need better fucking mics over here.
But like that's the way I'm leaning now. At first I thought for real she was just decompressing somewhere. I thought she was safe, even though everything in the house was left there. But now it's just after the day with the news crews and everything, it feels more the other direction, and it's freaking me out.
Yeah, man. You know, now that the news crew was there, now I'm thinking maybe something bad happened, and I'm freaking out right now. I'm just freaking out, dude. I can't do this. I'm freaking.
On that night, I woke up early that morning, I told her, like,
I know, get a Logitech or something, bro.
It's there, like, it's not going away. Like, the connection we had in the beginning, it's not there anymore. It's like, I don't feel like the love we have is there anymore.
Okay.
And it's just like, I don't feel like, I mean, if we want to stay together for the kids, I'm not sure if that's going to work. Like, bringing
That's what you told her?
Yes.
Okay.
Like, having another baby, bringing us into this relationship, do you think this is going to work with us being together?
Now, hold on, real quick. Let me say, like, I've told you guys this before. Have you guys ever had a dream, right, where you murdered somebody, like you killed somebody in the dream, and you're fucking just terrified you're gonna get caught? And then you wake up. I swear to God, you guys sometimes, some of you say yes, some of you say no. I've had dreams where, like, I kill someone in the dream, and I'm terrified that I'm gonna get caught. You know what I mean? Because it's like, oh, I fucking murdered this person. Like, oh my God, I'm gonna get caught, right? And then I'll wake up, blah, blah, blah. And then, like, a month or fucking 6 months later, like, from that dream, I'll forget about it. And then I'll have another dream like that. And then I'll wake up and I'll go, oh my God, like, did I kill somebody? Like, did I murder somebody, bro? Like, what's going on? Nick gonna murder his bitch one day? There's no way I could kill somebody. The only way I could kill somebody if they were trying to kill me. If you're trying to kill me, I'll fucking give you a karate chop, bro. You're gonna get fucking bopped 3 or 4 times. And you're gonna die from it.
I think is going to be the best possible route for us. And that's when, like, all the crying and everything proceeded. And it was very hard just to talk.
Nick's a serial killer, doesn't even know it.
But I needed to do it.
No, Leafy? No. I can't. If you're cute, you could just kill me, dude. If you're a cute fucking little emo boy, no, absolutely not. Couldn't do it. You're too cute.
And I needed, like,
Way too
I
cute.
needed to see her face, like, while I did it. I couldn't text, phone, whatever. I needed to be face to face and be able to see her and know that she was gonna be at least reciprocating back to me.
Oh, what did she say?
She said that she wanted to kind of work on it, but if that's the way I was feeling, then she respects that.
Okay. 1 p.m. I'm now on my way home to check on my family. Is that just because you're worried based on the conversation with Nicole? Had the police contact
Did she respect it when the life left her eyes,
She
Chad?
understood, right?
Chris?
Sorry,
What's his
But
name?
Nicole-
I don't fucking remember his name.
Call the cops.
Okay. All right. Now, so it sounds like Nicole's pretty worried.
Mhm.
More worried than you.
Oh, so once she couldn't get anything out of her and nothing was going on in the house, I was like, all right, I gotta go home.
The sharp and sudden change of angle from baseline questioning to
I know
direct
it's less than
confrontation
twice.
would normally make an innocent person refute or at least challenge the statement. There would also be a brief pause, as they would need time to process the allegation due to its perplexity. A guilty individual would already be in a defensive state of mind and would normally respond in a hastily modus. Instead of refuting the remark, they would accept it, but try and explain its actuality in a defensive
And he's
manner.
doing this. You never do this, okay? If the police are interrogating you, you never do this, bro. You don't fucking do this. All right? You sit there, stone cold, stone faced killer, dude. You just stare at him like this. You don't say a fucking word, bro. The only word that comes out of your mouth is one word. Lawyer. That's it. Well, how did none of these fuckers ask for a lawyer before talking to these? They just, like, everyone just talks.
Nicole was more worried.
Yeah, because, like, most of, like, if she doesn't text me, like, I understand that.
Okay.
Like, sometimes that happens.
Okay.
But for her not to get back to her.
Also, am I tripping? Or you know those glasses with the fake noses? Why does he look like he's wearing one of those? Could you imagine he went in with the fucking fake nose and the glasses? Oh, dude, trying to fucking disguise.
Okay. Direct sales group. Okay. That was very unorthodox. Okay.
Like, sir, take off that fake nose and glasses right now. What are you talking about, dude?
Police officers there.
That is not a real nose.
So as we go through the house, we're all.
Do you immediately go through the house?
I open the garage door and I just go into the house. I'm looking. Like I just go in the garage door and I'm looking.
Is the police officer saying, "Hey, let me talk to you for a minute"?
No.
No. Okay. What's the vibe like?
I go up there, shake his hand, but I'm like opening the garage door at the same time.
Did you just ask what's the vibe like?
I go through and then they're waiting at the front.
Yeah, but like,
you
know, after the murder, like what's the vibe? You know what I mean? Like, how did it make you feel, dude?
Open that up and then they come in.
Oh, so they didn't go in the garage door with you? Okay.
Well, they went in the garage. They didn't come in the way I did.
All right. So then everybody goes in.
I think that was at. And at 4 o'clock, that's when, because the officer had went over to the neighbor's house.
Bro, you gotta be a little more quick, you know? He's like anyone who's talking like this, they are trying to fucking come up with, like, their mind is racing. They're like, what do I say? What do I say? What do I say? You gotta be a little faster with that. Legend with the goddamn 3, sir. Legend, thank you for the goddamn 3, sir.
So cute. He loves to hide. He's really good at hiding.
Oh, is this a dude?
He's not much of a talker. Cracker, it's dinner time. What do you want to eat?
Yo, that is so fucking weird, bro. That is weird. That is fucking creepy, man. Legend, thank you for the 3, homie.
Anything. And
whose idea was that?
I think it was the officer, because he just went over there. And then that's when the neighbor called him back over to show him he had some stuff from the other night. Just show him like whatever he had that put motion on it.
He's like that fucking snitch.
4 p.m. Police check neighbor security footage and question them as well. Okay? Have we talked about that? Is that where we're okay?
That's where we're at.
Anything else about that?
No, I mean, it just shows Nicole dropping her off, but her not walking up, and it shows me loading my truck up at the time that I told you I left.
Okay. Can we talk about something that's kind of hard to talk about? So when I work investigations like this, I have to keep an open mind on everything. Okay. And part of keeping an open mind.
Just say it, bud.
Listening to you talk about your wife and your marriage. And the day she goes missing is the day that you guys have marital discord. Okay? So you can understand what I'm thinking about you.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
It makes me sick to my stomach, honestly. Like, I know, like, I've talked to a few of my friends who's like, you know, this does not look good on you. I'm like, I know. It's like...
Hold on, 1 sec. Yo, homie grown. Shut the fuck up for a little sec. Just shut the fuck up for a little second, you know what I mean? Shh. Take a time out, take a little breather, alright? Relax. Maybe light a candle or something. You know, lotion yourself down. Do what needs to be done. Shut the fuck up, though, homie.
If people knew that we were having marital issues, they're gonna look at me. Especially with the way everything looks. And it honestly just makes me sick to my stomach because this is something that I would never do.
What did he write? What hasn't he fucking wrote? Nothing is pertaining to the video or the stream. It's just random fucking bullshit. I don't know what the fuck he's saying.
I know, like, you have to look at every vantage point. This is something I would never do to my kids or my wife. At all.
Liar. What are you waiting for?
This is what is known as the pause technique. After the suspect answers a question, the interrogator will remain silent while maintaining eye contact. This physical demeanor gives off the subtle cue that he expects more information to be divulged and may already know more than the suspect realizes.
I'm not sure, like, what I could do, like, to make people believe that, just because if they knew we were having marital discord, they would automatically look at me. But there's no, I would harm anybody in my family at all.
Yo, that's a long ass pause. No, bro, no. He should have kept it. He should have kept that pause. He should have been like, there's no way I would ever hurt anyone in my family. And then say nothing else. That was way too long of a pause. And then you start talking again. You look stupid.
That conversation that morning.
Also, that's so fucking awkward.
She goes, we have no idea where she is, or the kids.
Super uncomfortable.
I promise you that I had nothing to do with any of that.
Are you telling me the truth?
I'm sorry.
Bro, he hit him with three. He hit him with three fucking pauses.
A truthful individual will normally respond to this
Jesus.
question with a question, such as, "Why are you asking me that?" or "What's going on here?" They will often protest the aggressive
Holy
nature of
fuck.
the Inquisition, or give a short and forceful response.
Because I'm a very trustworthy person, and the people that do know me, they know how I'm a calm person. I am not an argumentative person. I am a person who is never going to be abusive or physical in any kind of relationship.
Nah. See, the quiet ones, that's the ones you gotta watch out for. They're building all that rage. You know what I mean? Years and years of him just not talking, him just building that fucking rage until one day he just snaps, dude, and he wakes up and he's fucking, his wife and his kids are dead.
I would never harm my kids. I would never harm my wife. I mean, you can talk to any of my friends, any of her friends. They know me. They know I'm a low-key guy that's quiet. So I'm not about confrontation. I'm not about anything that elevates to that level. I mean, like, if someone yells at me, screams at me, I just take it and I just try to get it by the wayside and get it back to where it's just a cool conversation to where none of that gets to that height. Because I am not that person.
I mean, it's fine if you're that person, just sometimes you gotta let off some, some fucking anger. Just whether it's not on your wife and kids, obviously, right? On a fucking punching bag or something, You can't just let all that anger and shit build in you, dude.
I've never been that person.
Oh shit, bro. He keeps hitting them with them pauses.
Okay. Let's take a little break. I'm going to come back in here because I have a lot more questions for you. How you feeling?
Looking at that picture,
What is it? Oh, what is it?
God. Celeste, she's Rampage. She's always the one that's...
I thought it was his dead kids or something. I thought they found him.
She's either go or sleep.
I thought he hit him with yeah, so what the fuck is this then, huh? These are your kids dead. And your fucking cell phone with your Tinder profile right next to it, buddy. Chad told us the whole fucking thing.
She's always
Put your hands behind your back. You're fucking going to jail, mister.
Tiger. Bella, she's the calm, the mothering one. She's the one that's always, you okay? You okay? You fine? Okay. She's just the sweetest little girl. She's the one that favors me more, and Celeste is the one that favors Janan more.
I wonder how he feels looking at that fucking picture, you piece of fucking garbage, you piece of fucking trash. You disgusting motherfucker. How does that make you feel, you fucking loser? Sick fuck. Punch this fucker right in his face, bop him one good time.
Get her pajamas on. She's like, no, Daddy, button. I got button. And Bella loves those spaghetti strap dresses. She likes long dresses.
She was a girly girl.
Was he asked about all this information, or like did he just start fucking saying it? Oh, man. I don't know, boys. I don't know, dude. Ooh, part 2's gonna have the polygraph? Ooh. You boys want to watch part 2, huh? I don't know, dude. I don't know, boys. I don't know if we should keep watching. This stuff is kind of violent. You know what I mean? This is a little violent for me. Lego? Let's get it. Alright. Let's show. Okay, we'll watch part 2. Back at it again. Chris motherfucking Watts, dude. Sick fuck.
I'm gonna find him, right?
I need your help.
I need your help. You need to tell me where you killed them. I need to know the locations of the body.
When we find the guy who took him, what do you think we should do?
Ooh.
This is what is known as a behavior-provoking question. An innocent person will usually give what is known as a draconian response. They will immediately respond with the harshest sentence possible for the crime they are falsely being accused of committing. A deceptive individual will often give an equivocating response. This means that they will fragmentize and divert from the question to a certain degree.
What do you think should happen to the dude that did it, boys? What's your guys' draconian response? We got a staring contest? I don't know how that would help. You know what I mean? Guilty! Guilty is charged. Hold on, my Tinder's popping off, boys. What? I don't even use this. Fuck you. Hold on. Got him. Alright. And you open it up, you fucking dork. Alright, prison, torture, rotten jail getting bummed, anal pegging. I like anal pegging. Cock and ball torture. I like that one. A really rough spanking. Okay. You guys got some pretty good ideas, honestly, and I think they should make this part of the judicial system. I like the spanking one.
As a means to avoid responding to the query in its entirety.
They're gonna come home safe, correct? When you find the guy.
When we find the guy, they're gonna come home.
Life in prison would be that's what I would think with 2 kids that are involved.
What if he hurt them?
Do they already know?
I'm not sure if like that penalty is even used. Is it used in Colorado? I'm not even sure.
What is?
The death penalty?
Okay.
I mean, like, if these kids are not alive, like, there's nothing you could do to...
This motherfucker said if these kids, they know? No. They're just testing the waters? They do know, bro. It sounds like they fucking know. Dude, he is shitting bricks right now.
To cope with that, to make me cope with that, if those kids are not okay.
Okay. Can we keep talking about some complicated things?
Sure.
Some things that are going to make you uncomfortable?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. You've done very good in talking to me about this really hard conversation you guys had. Okay? Very good. That's sometimes hard. And I understand why sometimes someone in your position says, doesn't want to tell me about that. Because please go help me find my kids, and you don't need to know about my marriage argument, okay? So I got to say, you've done very good at that. And I need you to keep doing that. So I need to ask you about
what?
Your marriage and infidelity.
Sure.
Okay, tell me about it.
I have never cheated on my wife.
Okay.
And I fully suspect she has never done that to me.
Oh, okay.
The interrogator was already...
Oh! He's like, are you fucking kidding me, boy? The whole goddamn precinct has had a piece of that.
aware that Chris was cheating on his wife with a woman by the name of Nicole Kessinger. He had handed over his phone earlier on this interview for what he thought was for the purpose of going through his and his wife's mutual contacts to look for potential suspects.
You fucking...
Judging by Chris's bold-faced denial, it's safe to assume he deleted all of his correspondence with Nicole beforehand, yet he was most likely unaware that the FBI have programs that can recover every single piece of digital exchange sent from a device, even long after it's deleted.
Highly trained investigator over here, right?
You should have put a screwdriver to that bitch. You should have Mr. Roboted it.
Years ago, and I see you standing before me now. Okay, you've gotten pretty fit. Okay, you can imagine when guys start cheating or want to cheat, that's what happens. Yes. So tell me about it.
I wasn't texting anybody. I don't have a phone actually,
To
so
help you walk out of this room and not look like the person who's responsible.
I don't even have one. I lost it weeks ago.
Trust me, I had nothing to do
So
with
no,
this.
you're not gonna find anything on my stuff.
Act of like, evil cruelty, whatever has happened here. Because my
Watch this
love for
video.
these
Watch
two
this video,
girls
you guys.
and my wife, like, I don't want anything to happen to them. I've never wanted anything to happen to them. No matter if me and my wife separate or not, or divorce or anything, I never wish harm on anybody, on a human
Hey, hold
being.
on. Let me say, dude, I've never fucking used Tinder. Fucking. Oh, hold on. Not that I've never used Tinder. I used Tinder like one time, and dude, Tinder's a fucking scam. Tinder is fucking trash. Never dating a woman again. Oh shit, my Tinder's popping off. Tinder is fucking garbage. It's like it's pay to win, bro. It's fucking bullshit. I'm not fucking paying to win that, homie. Hit bitches with super likes? Suck my fucking dick. No.
In general. Like, just
Jerk off,
seeing that
nut
picture,
before you
like,
do all this.
I need them, I want them just to run through that
Oh, yeah,
front door and
Grindr,
just
but that's
grab
not
me,
Tinder,
or just barrel, just
idiot.
tackle me, knock me to the floor, bust my head, I don't care.
That's for sure hookups, bud.
The amount of love I have for my family is exponential, and it's never gonna die. And I want them back.
Okay.
I have to have them back.
You're only gonna find the I like to travel bitches there? Yeah, you never want a bitch that
When you
likes to
want
travel. Because you know what that means. You know traveling.
That's going to convince them that you have nothing to do with this.
I know.
You know what they think.
I know it all.
You didn't call 911.
Fucking idiot.
Wife up at a ridiculous hour because he was so guilty about something that he had to get it off his chest and say, I don't love you anymore, I'm leaving you. That didn't go well. Okay, so what happened?
I love to travel, I love dogs, I love hiking, I love exercising, I want 3 kids, I love fishing, I love boating, I love
I didn't
cottages.
just wake her up, like,
I love jewelry, I love big diamond rings, I love big houses, big houses, nice fast cars. It's like, yeah, don't we all? Don't we all? Oh yeah, and loving Jesus. That's the worst offense right there.
tell her this. Like, I woke her up.
You like
That's what
magicians,
we
who
wanna do, and we
cares?
talked.
I like David
Usually
Blaine
at
too.
4 a.m. I wake up, I go down and work out. This day, I wanted to talk to her about this.
The dream female.
I love these girls. I love these girls so much. And this picture right here, Celeste and Bella, those are my life. I helped make those kids.
You fucking horny fuck. You fucking sick fuck, dude. I helped make those kids. He's like, oh yeah? How did you do that? He like takes a notepad out with his pen. Tell me exactly how you made those kids. In detail. I want details. I graduated high school at 17, university at 21. I have my PhD by 23. I own 2 houses and 2 cars. Wait, what? What? Yeah. So how do you make these babies again? Nick, what do you think of John McAfee's suicide? I mean, it is a little sus, don't get me wrong, but the thing is, he was also probably going to jail for a very long time. So he could have just been like, fuck, and just, you know, did the deed.
There's nothing in my life that means more to me than these kids. Nothing. Kids, that's your life. That's your life.
Whoa. There's nothing that means more to you than life than kids? Whoa. Put this guy in fucking jail, dude. Fucking guilty. Ew. Gross. This is disgusting.
That's everything. Like, you make kids, they come first before anything. Kids, spouse, family. That's what it's always been.
Is he about to is he smiling?
Nothing you've told me tonight makes sense. Nothing you've told me tonight feels like the truth.
He's like, fuck, they know.
Sure. Tonight's been pretty intense, I can imagine. How are you feeling?
I've slept like 2 hours last night, so I'm like running on empty right now, but...
I know, I can see it. So why don't I do this?
Time to go to jail, bud.
If we take a break for the night. I'm sure that you are feeling some of the pressure from me. Okay? I'm going to commit to you that we're not going to stop working until we find them.
Okay.
Okay? And I want to commit to you that there is going to come a time when you're going to feel this pressure from other people. I'm not the only one who thinks that there's a possibility you have something to do with this.
Like another FBI agent, like, pressure, or like just, like...
Everyone.
That's true.
Everyone, Chris.
Okay.
That's a good idea,
The
Ken.
interrogator is clearly receptive to Chris's anxiety and endeavors to amplify this emotion.
Hold on, this guy's talking, but I fucking, dude, the Deadpool shirt. I had the big titty goth bitch fucking at Speedway fucking. She was trying to get it, boys. She was trying to get it. Also, I fucking I had my card. I had my Speedy Rewards card, so I swiped the thing, and like this kind of like weirded me out a little bit. You know what I mean? So like I get my Coca-Cola, right? And she's like, "Oh my god, I love your shirt. It's so right." I'm like, "Oh yeah, cool. And then I swipe my thing, and she's like, "Nicholas Cash?" And I looked up, and I was like, I didn't realize, you know what I mean? So I was like, well, what the fuck? Like, did I just give her my ID? I'm just writing Coke. Like, how does this bitch know my name? And I was like, yeah, that's me. And I just left. I just dipped.
Or ending the interview.
She wants me, dude. I might kill. I might.
Wants to inflate Chris's apprehension as much as possible for the looming polygraph test that approaches the following day.
Tonight, when you
Skip
go home,
past. No, we're watching the video now.
one of two things is going to happen. You're going to pass out because you're so tired. Okay? That's probably not going to be what happens. Your head's going to go race. Okay?
I was gonna say, is he telling him
Tonight,
what
when you
he's
lay
doing?
down and your head starts racing, there's going to be things that come to your mind. Okay? This
Watch the
always
video.
happens.
Watch the
Always.
video,
It's very
boys.
natural. You're going to say,
What up, tipster?
I don't know why he asked me that. Okay? You're going to say, screw him. How dare he accuse me? Okay? You're going to say, I wonder if they thought of this. Okay? And then you're going to say, I probably should have told him something. Or this or that. Okay?
And then you're gonna go to your kitchen and you're gonna have a little snacky. Then you're gonna go to your room and you're gonna rub your little tum-tum. Like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? Also, fuck that, bro. Dude, I mean, if you're this guy and they're gonna let you go for the day, like, okay, and tomorrow we're gonna ask you more questions, you might as well just get the fuck out of Dodge. You might as well try to fucking just leave somewhere, anywhere.
Those are the most common things. When those thoughts come to your head, I want you to call me. And those are beautiful kids.
I don't know no guy
Those
named
kids
Peter,
need
you
that.
fucking bitch.
And I know it.
Let's just say the picture it's on my phone.
Yeah.
It's a better one, but it's just... I'm sorry too, but it's...
Those kids have a good dad.
The following discourse from the officer could be construed as the reframing technique, where an interrogator will try and shift the suspect's view of themselves from
I know,
negative
this
to
dude was like, you're a
positive
piece of
as a
shit,
means
we
to
know you did it, you're a great
manipulate
person,
the
you're a
crime,
great daddy, you're a
increasing
great
the
father.
chances of
Fuck you,
success.
guy!
However, This is more likely what is known as passive accusation. where the
Interrogators are
interrogator
crazy.
is almost certain of the suspect's guilt and indirectly accuses and in some manner indignifies the suspect. This is made evident by the high
Like,
praise.
are you thirsty? Do you need a Coca-Cola? Do you want some chips? Here you go. Get it out of your face! You're not eating those!
And cook.
I'm so sorry I did that. Do you want more?
You know, a lot of men, that's woman's work, right?
I like to get involved.
But you're not that kind of guy. Okay. So can we say that tomorrow at 11 o'clock?
You better dip. You better dip, boy. You better run.
I appreciate you coming in tonight. All right, give me 2 seconds.
You better run.
Tammy, did you eat Tammy yesterday?
No,
okay.
you know, I always
Tammy.
Hi, Chris. How are you?
Sit on this.
Yep, I know. I'll explain what that is here in a little bit.
Stop. That's real? His little girls made a song called Daddy Is My Hero. There's video of it, and then he killed them a week after they sang that for him. Alright, I decided I'd come back. I didn't do anything. I was just chilling. So, I didn't go murder that. I mean, I didn't, just watch the video. Let's watch the video, you guys.
Right now, it's not gonna buzz you or anything. Obviously, you're probably nervous about taking today's test. Honestly, I would think something is wrong with you if you weren't nervous about coming in here to take a polygraph. Even if people are like, I don't have anything to hide, it is nerve-wracking. And I have taken tons of polygraphs, obviously, in my training.
Highly
I had
experienced.
10 weeks for training.
Highly trained.
I've been a polygrapher for about 5 years. I went to the best school in the country, so I want you to have confidence in the fact that if you had nothing to do with this disappearance, like, we're going to find that out today, okay? I have the best training that they offer in the United States. We use the most validated testing. That's the way I'm going to ask you the question.
Hold on, I know I'm pausing, I'm sorry, but are they allowed to, like, use polygraph for, like, court cases? Doesn't that shit get thrown out? Or is that like a myth? Can they use polygraph tests for like court cases? I thought that shit was like they can't, but they're just doing it. So no, they cannot. So what the fuck is the point of taking one?
Believe me, if you had nothing to do with this, I will be able to show them that today.
This is psychological pressure disguised as reassurance. It's not a routine procedure during the pre-test phase of a polygraph exam, yet this technique will be used when the suspect's guilt is almost conclusive. Polygraphs are not a foolproof system, and they can be beaten, but with a heightened state of anxiety, it becomes considerably more challenging and unlikely.
He explained it.
The polygrapher distinctly applies this technique for maximal effect.
There's actually only 2 ways you can fail a polygraph, okay? The first way would be if you fail to follow my instructions. I'm going to give you a lot of instructions today about how to sit still, how to answer questions, things like that. So if you fail to follow those instructions, you will not pass today's test, okay? The second way would be if you choose to lie to me today. You know, if you did have something to do with their disappearance, it would be really stupid for you to come in and take a polygraph today. Exactly. Right? Like, it would be really dumb. Like, you should not be here right now sitting in this chair if you had anything to do with...
Bro, she is clowning him right now.
Okay.
Establishes the examinee's entire personal history.
Yeah, everything flourished from there. Like in 2011, I proposed to her over in Ocean Isle Beach.
Whatever, dude.
And she was sitting there crying. It was a little
Do you guys think that he's gonna do a polygraph test?
notice, and she recorded it. It was an amazing day just to see that. And then she left. I was there, like, she had a midwife for this one. So, like, they actually had me, like, you can stand here.
Tammy,
like,
she's in fucking 144p, but she's looking pretty bad, dude.
Came out, like, so fast that, like, I barely had a chance to go like this, and they moved me out of the way because she just, like, came out.
The polygrapher will also obtain the examinee's version of the facts regarding the specific issues under investigation.
Like, I was just hoping that I would get that knock on the door.
I mean, those roots are crazy, but, you know, she could still...
I mean, her phone, they have her phone, like, hopefully maybe it's a number I don't know. Hopefully it's, like, you know, like a burner phone or some kind of, like...
The bitches enjoy that one. They like that one.
Like, hey, I'm okay.
I got you, bitches. Don't worry.
Something. Or just get a knock on the door, and then the kids just run in. I miss, like, the kids, like, sitting at the dinner table and, like, having to tell them to eat their dinner. And, like, I miss them throwing their chicken nuggets at me. Like, I just want to find them. I want them to come home safe, like wherever they are, I hope they are safe. And I really hope they can just come home. It makes me feel like, all right, maybe somebody has her that's not,
For sure.
not keeping her safe.
I don't know if I trust that, Eric.
Or something terrible has happened. And that's the nightmare.
And what was that terrible thing to you?
I don't even know how he killed.
Somebody hurt them.
Chris recounts a brief
Hold on.
summary-
He put his children's in oil drums, if I'm not mistaken, and he dug a shallow grave for his wife. I think that's what the dude said at the beginning. I'm pretty sure. Or smothered the babies and put them in the oil tanks.
The events and states multiple vague possibilities for his family's disappearance.
Yeah.
The polygrapher then starts
Was she
to select
alive?
specific timelines
When he
for
buried
Chris
her?
to give his account on.
You said the next thing you know is her getting into bed with you. Is that right?
I felt her get in bed. We didn't say anything because I just kind of felt it.
Okay. Do you know if she was on her phone or like how any of that works?
I don't
Okay,
think she
okay.
was on her phone.
Was she mad at all?
I mean, crying like she was, crying like I was. I mean, she was upset, but I mean, it comes with that kind of conversation.
In the next moments, you will see.
Oh, yeah,
another
she was
subterfuge
pregnant. I
of
forgot about
psychological
that.
Pressure, this time disguised as routine questioning procedure. It's a vastly open-ended question relevant to the crimes under suspicion. These types of questions are common knowledge and easily clarified by the innocent, while the guilty will in most cases have severe difficulty in responding.
I know it's totally awful to think about, but what are ways, because I need to make sure that you know what I'm talking about, what are ways that you can make someone disappear?
I mean,
I don't know. Put him in an oil drum. Maybe dig a shallow grave. If I did it, that's how I would do it.
on the movies or like how people if you read about other people.
Like a hitman?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just being honest.
No, but that's what I want. That's what I want, because I want you to go through all of these scenarios in your head, because I want you to know for sure what I'm talking about when I say that, asking you if you physically caused her disappearance.
Okay, like you'd hire somebody, or you have somebody that would do it. I mean, it's like it's hard. It's
And
a hard
I know
question.
this, and I know this stuff.
It's a hard question to answer.
Right.
Because it had nothing to do with this disappearance.
Right.
So like, I don't even want to think about like.
Don't reiterate that, dude.
If you're asking me like how I would do it, like
No, anyone. Like how would anyone cause someone else's disappearance?
I mean, you would. I said like.
You could cause someone's disappearance by murdering them.
Yes.
Do you agree with that?
Yes.
So what different physical ways could you cause someone's disappearance through murder?
I would be like, I'm not answering this.
You could stab someone,
Stab
right?
someone, shoot someone, hit them with a blunt object.
Strangle them.
What is there? I mean,
Strangle them.
use a weapon like gun or a knife. I mean,
Okay.
you could.
Choke them to death until the fucking life leaves their eyes.
You could smother someone.
Smother someone.
Oh, he said that one
Strangle
real.
someone.
Hang someone. I mean, yeah, you can. All that kind of things. I mean, it's hard to even think about that kind of stuff right now.
Mm-hmm. So you could strangle someone, you could drown someone,
Yeah.
you could shock someone to death, you could burn someone alive.
Drown them in oil.
What other ways you can think of?
As far as like.
I don't understand how this guy hasn't asked for
lure them into
one.
a trap, I guess.
What do you mean? What?
Like, like have somebody waiting like around the corner and like,
Sure.
Following answers: hit by a car, kidnapped, locked in a room, poisoned, beaten into a coma.
They're in a coma.
Sure. So if I ask you that question on the test, Chris, are you gonna have any issue with that? About you physically causing
going through every
someone's
single one of those.
Yeah, like that would be a way
Okay.
you could cause someone's disappearance.
Okay. No, I can definitely I can pass. I mean,
Or you could murder them, you could kidnap them, you could take them to another country, you could, bury them in your backyard, you could do a million things
yeah.
as far as trying to conceal them.
I can't believe he hasn't asked for a lawyer.
Find them.
Like,
Yes.
Because at this point, she's gone. So when I ask you the question on the test, I'm not asking you about guilt. I'm not asking you about, did you make her feel so horrible that she ended up leaving? I'm saying that you were the one that physically caused her to disappear.
Okay.
Either by murder, kidnapping, you know, all of those other things that we went through, okay?
You want me to list all those? Like,
No.
okay.
You're just gonna say no to that question.
Okay.
Right. When I ask you if you physically caused Shanann's disappearance.
Unless you did it.
No.
Right. So do you have any issues with that at all, and
No.
have any question about what I would mean when I was?
No,
would be
that's
asking
total,
that
like, I just like going through all those that,
I don't care if it makes you look suspicious. Like, you should always have a lawyer with you.
Like, yeah, that was...
Not answering your stupid question, Kamikaze, you dumb idiot.
We've been in here quite a while. You're going to be taking what's called a directed lie polygraph. So what that means is there are going to be questions on the test where I want you to lie. I know it seems kind of weird, but you're going to know which questions these are, and they're going to be easy to answer. They're all going to start with before 2018.
The directed lie test has 3 types of questions. Known truth questions. These are easy questions to answer, such as,
did
are
you kill your
sitting
wife?
down? Or, are you wearing shoes? They serve 2 purposes. The first purpose is to provide a baseline reading for when the subject is telling the truth, and should elicit very little bodily responses. The second purpose is to disconnect the examinee's thought patterns between each question as a means for resetting their cerebration for a more accurate reading. Control questions. These are what the polygrapher just explained to Chris. Whenever she says, before 2018, at the start of a question, Chris will know he is purposely supposed to lie. Each of these questions are deliberately constructed that all answers will be responded with no. Relevant questions. These relate specifically to the crime being investigated, and the examinee will know that they are supposed to respond truthfully. A guilty subject will show
this guy
a
is a
much
fucking
stronger
retard
reaction to the relevant questions than to the control questions, even though they will be lying on both of them. This is due to the immediate threat posed by the relevant questions.
So I'm going to say before 2018, did you ever lose your temper with someone you cared about? And you're going to say
no,
because you're telling a
lie.
Awesome.
What's the mock test? Chris is told a lie on the number 3 question.
The test is about to begin. Please remain still. Did you write the number 1?
No.
Did you write the number 3?
No.
Did you write the number 5?
No.
This portion of the test is complete. Please remain still while I take the instrument out of operation. You can relax. It feels.
This is the last time the polygrapher will have any correspondence with Chris before the real test begins. She gives him an initial compliment in a reassuring tone.
You did great.
That was...
You remembered to lie and everything. That was awesome.
That was...
This momentary boost in his confidence is then abruptly
Relax,
ripped away
bud.
as he receives the following information.
So, you obviously are a really bad liar. Have people told you that before? Like, the second you tell a lie, like, they can tell, like, on your face that... Because the second you lied to the number 3, like, I don't know if you heard me clicking, but I had to, like, turn down the sensitivity because you were starting to go off the page. So, that is what I need to see as a polygrapher, because that tells me that you know it's wrong to tell a lie. And you're actually having a significant reaction when you lie, so that is awesome. So thank you for being a horrible liar. No, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. We don't want to be good liars. So
he's like, fuck, no, this is not a good thing. This is a bad thing.
That, you know, obviously on the test when they're asking, you know, significant stuff about your wife, if you're lying to that, it's going to be even 10 times more amplified. So I appreciate that. I appreciate that very much, more than you know. So that was awesome.
He's shitting bricks right now.
Right now, there's only one person in this room that knows what the truth is. And in about 5 minutes, there's going to be 2 of us. So that's the coolest part, okay? And then I can go share that with them out there. Okay? All right, you ready?
Oh, you mean rap? Because rap's the only good music. Got him. Fuck you, legend.
Do you understand I will only ask you the questions we have discussed?
Yes.
Regarding Shanann's disappearance, do you intend to answer all of the questions truthfully?
Yes.
Is your first name Christopher?
Yes.
Before 2018, did you ever lose your temper with someone you cared about?
No.
Did you physically cause Shanann's disappearance?
No.
No.
Were you
No.
born in 1985?
Yes.
Before 2018, did you ever say anything out of anger to a loved one?
No.
Are you lying about the last time you saw Shanann?
No.
Are you now in the state of Colorado?
Yes.
Ooh, she knows
Before
now, bro.
2018, have you ever wanted to hurt someone to get even with them?
No.
Do you know where Shanann is now?
No.
Oh, she knows.
This portion of the test is complete. Please remain still while I take the instrument out of operation. Alright, how'd you feel? Same with all of it?
I think it was the same through everything.
For ya. I'll be right back.
Okay.
She's like, I gotta get the fuck out of this room with this fucking murdering piece of shit. Jesus, it's been fucking like 4 hours. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This ain't good.
So I brought Graham in here because we want to talk to you about the results, okay?
Sure.
Hey, make him sit in that seat over there, bud. Make him switch seats.
So, it is completely clear that you were not honest during the testing, and I think you already know that. You did not pass the polygraph.
Ooh!
Okay. So now we need to talk about what actually happened. I feel like you're probably ready to do that.
I didn't lie to you on that polygraph, I promise.
Chris,
I know.
Chris, stop. It's time. Just stop for a minute. Take a deep breath. I want you to take a deep breath right now.
Should've ran, Chris. You should've fucking ran. Oh, they gonna hit us with a cliffhanger, no! God fucking damn you, dude! Oh, Chris is going to jail. Chris is fucked. Damn, son. Big fucking rips, dude. Big goddamn rips. So, boys, do you think he did it? I don't know. He could be innocent, you guys. He could be innocent. Let's not just jump the gun here. No. Let's not watch, dude. Part 3? No. We can't do that, bro. We'll just leave it at there. It's a nice little cliffhanger for the boys. All right. We'll leave it there, boys. We'll end it there. Please insert disc 3. All right, here we go, boys. Part 3, the confession.
I didn't lie to you on that polygraph, I promise.
Chris,
I know.
Chris, stop. It's time. Just stop for a minute. Take a deep breath. I want you to take a deep breath right now.
All right, I killed her.
There's a reason you feel sick to your stomach.
Shut up, dude. Don't call me a fatty. It fucking hurts my feelings.
When people hold stuff inside, it makes you physically ill.
I didn't kill that woman.
I can just tell on your face. I could tell from the second you walked in that you were wanting to just come clean and just be done with this.
This is a technique known as social exchange, an interpersonal persuasion strategy in which the interrogator provides the suspect.
I've always been a goddamn detective Cuckabee.
In return for the information they need. In this case,
if you want me to fuck your goddamn wife, I'll freaking do it, dude. Stop. You don't have to ask me so many times. I'll fucking do it. I'll fucking hit it from the back. You can sit in the corner. I'll make fun of you. I'll spit in your general direction. Whatever you want, dude. I'm a pleaser, boys. I'm a goddamn pleaser.
She's trying to convince Chris that the alleviation of mental weight is a worthy trade for a confession. She does this in a manner that protects his self-esteem by giving him appreciative reinforcements.
And I appreciate that because you knew sitting down in that chair that you weren't going to pass today, and you knew I was going to find out because I told you that, and then you continued to stay knowing that you could, at the end, say, you know what, I just need to get this off my chest.
Everything that I told you, I did not lie on this polygraph. I am.
Me too.
I don't know how much I could tell you right now. Like, I did not.
It's not even an option right now because you did not pass the polygraph. So I know you were being deceptive. So that's not even an issue right now. The issue right now is what happened to Shanann, Bella, and Celeste.
The following tactic is called the Futility Technique, a building block to induce a sense in a suspect that any resistance on behalf of their cause is futile due to the overwhelming evidence against them. This was obviously not the case, as polygraphs are not admissible evidence, and Chris was in fact still free to leave at this point.
That's the issue right now.
What? He could have just left? Are you fucking kidding me? He could have dipped out. He could have said, oh man, just never mind. You know, I gotta get out of here. I gotta get some fresh air. Like, bro, you, at this point, I don't know how he's thinking he's gonna get away with this. Like, you're going to fucking jail, dude. Your best bet is to get all the money you got and get the fuck out of here. Go Google places you could go fucking and not get caught, you know, fucking, what is it called? Extradition or whatever the fuck it is? Maybe I watched too many Fast and Furious movies.
I know you want to tell us. I can see it in your face.
Oh, he's gonna confess too, isn't he?
Holding this lie in is gonna do nothing for you.
I know this. Like,
Okay.
I'm not, like, trying to, like, cover things up, like...
Yeah, but you kind of are, because it's normal.
This is no longer an interview to collect information. The steps of asking questions and receiving answers is over, and the interrogators are now in the process of leading the suspect into a state of mental exhaustion. The detectives will attentively watch for denials and stop them before they can be voiced. Letting the suspect deny his guilt will only increase his confidence and prolong his cerebral stamina.
Normal people would do that. Normal people that make a mistake initially are going to go, I don't know what you're talking about, I didn't do anything. That's normal. I would expect that. That's a natural reaction that someone's going to initially lie about something like that and then eventually tell the truth. So this is your eventually telling the truth time. This is where the rubber meets the road, Chris. Like, don't let this continue any longer, please.
I'm not trying to make anything continue. Like, I want them back home, like...
But you know they're not coming back home. You know that.
I don't know in the back of my head. I hope they come back home.
But you know they're not.
Chris, Timmy and I are confused. Okay? And here's what we're confused about.
Chris, you look kind of fucking stupid right now.
Some work overnight.
Yeah.
And I've seen a lot of fucking stupid people, and you look dumb as fuck.
The Dossier Technique is a variant of the Futility Technique, the only difference being that the detectives are far more cryptic and often deceptive about the evidence they have. This will hint at things in a vague manner for the purpose of escalating a suspect's uncertainty.
Where are they?
I gotta know, have they found the bodies yet?
Where they're at.
Oh shit!
I do not know where they're at.
No,
If I could have my baby back home right now, I would.
Well, you got two
I want them
pausers?
back.
No,
I want
bro.
everybody back. That is the God's honest truth.
Although the detectives want to intensify Chris's psychological stress levels, they do not want him to become
These people are
reactive and
fucking
agitated, as this will lead him to
masterminds.
objecting and resisting every step of the way, and the interrogation will
They're
never
making
get
me
off
feel
the
like I'm
ground.
guilty
It
of
also
something.
significantly increases the chances of him requesting legal counsel and ending the interrogation
I'm not, though.
outright.
I'm not.
This elicits the interrogator to change approach and utilize what is known as the ego-up technique, where the detective will build on the self-respect of the suspect through positive reinforcement.
It is very
He's gonna be like, listen, Chris, we all know you got a big fat dick. Alright? I seen your fucking dick. Thing is fucking massive. Fucking huge, dude. I couldn't even wrap both my hands around that thing. Alright? Did you kill your wife, dude? Jesus!
and it warms my heart that you're the type of dad who can pack a bag in the morning. And you know just what to put in there. You know just what to put in there as a backup in case they have an accident. Okay? You know what the clothes to put in there. You know what they have for breakfast. You know what they have for a snack and a dinner and a nighttime snack. You can tell me the book you read to your daughters. Okay? I know you love them. But you are here today lying about something else. So we need to talk about that, okay? About your daughter. I know. And this is very good.
Sorry, chair had to shrink for a sec.
I saw her, took my breath away, and I'd never thought in a million years that could
I'm sorry,
happen.
what? What did you just say?
And this is very good.
I I saw her, took my breath away, and
Took my breath away? Choice words, bud. Choice words. You took her breath away.
I'd never thought in a million years that could happen.
Yeah.
I never felt that way about anybody in my lifetime.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not proud of it. She accused me of it. I denied it. I cheated on her, and I feel horrible for it. Like, she was pregnant, and it was. I don't want to.
What? He was putting oxy in the what? This guy is sick, bro. This guy is fucking disgusting.
This is the Chris that I knew would come out today. This is the Chris who tells the truth because you're a truth teller. I don't think.
He's like, if you tell us the truth, we'll give you a pop.
You leave her out of it.
Okay.
Have you ever heard of Lay's chips barbecue?
That I do not know. That was what I was holding back. Like, I didn't know, like, what I did. I know.
All right, I killed her. Give me the chips,
You
man.
weren't asked about infidelity. You were asked about.
I was holding back from last night.
That's
When you
why
talk-
you failed today.
That's not how that works.
Here's the challenge that we have. We knew about Nikki, and so we didn't need to ask you about her in the polygraph. We just didn't need to, because we knew, okay? And so that's why we didn't ask you, because we already knew the answer, okay? We're very, very worried about your daughters and your wife. I am too. This should have been the happiest time of your marriage. Okay? You and Shanann.
We'll
This
give
should have
you
been the
some
happiest time.
chicken.
She's making a little money. She's making good money. You're making great money. You both have a job. You have beautiful kids. You have a beautiful house. You're in Colorado. Clean air, good people. Okay?
Colorado, huh? Nothing bad ever happens there.
You're pretty fit. Okay? This should have been a time in your marriage.
What is it with Colorado,
when you were
dude?
happy
Jesus,
and
man.
thriving and productive. Okay? And I believe that Shanann's the reason none of that happened.
This is called the how and why solution, a technique that allows the suspect to admit a lesser act and blame the victims, while at the same time minimizing the crime and motivations of his actions.
He's like, she was a bitch, dude. She deserved what you did to her and your children.
Maybe doesn't listen
Right?
as much as she should. I think that she can do whatever she wants and you can't.
Ooh.
I think if you were to go to a
Simping.
restaurant, she would order whatever the hell she wants. And as soon as you order a nice steak, she says, whoa, buddy. That's because you're a good person. And I think that she started on the path to leave the marriage. Okay? It's ironic that we're talking about you and Nikki. I think that she was the one who started on that path first.
Is anyone from Colorado here?
What do you think about that?
I wouldn't have thought about
Yeah. The other thing I think is interesting is, even though she is that type of person that's controlling, doesn't listen, does what she wants. is
You're from
walking away
Canada,
her kids,
Canada, dude.
Here you are defending her. Because to your core, you want to take care of the people you love. Okay. And that's the
Two
reason
liars
why
in the chat. You guys murdered somebody, bro. I know you. You and E-turns and fucking base, dude. You guys are guilty as fuck. You're from Australia and he's from Canada, dude.
Chris, right now, your dad
Liars.
flew across the country to help you.
What did you do? I'll give you a bag of chips
You're lying to
if you
him.
tell me. Not the small bag, the party size, family size. It's a big bag of chips. It's a lot of chips.
You lied to everyone you talked to. And they all bought it. Will you please help us find your babies?
I want to find them. I've told you over and over, I want to find everyone.
You understand that some of this just doesn't make sense to us. How is it possible that a woman and two kids are just completely gone off the face of the earth?
I promise you, I have nothing on my hands I did nothing to those kids or her to make them vanish.
As the interrogation goes on, the constant and relentless psychological pressure essentially puts Chris at the edge of his ability to function cognitively. It's a slow and methodical process of breaking down his resistance while maintaining a balance of pugnacious and reassuring psychological techniques.
I just find it hard to hear you talk about your...
Ooh, he's pissed right now. He's pissed. He was doing the pausing technique, and she kind of fucking interrupted his... Ooh, this dude's next, bro. He's gonna fucking kill this lady. You don't interrupt this guy's pausing technique, bro. He was even looking down.
emotional conversation with Shanann, and you're bawling and crying together, and you have not shed one tear in 2 days that you've been here. Not one.
Oh God, Michiganders, huh?
Help me understand that, because I don't get it. These are your baby girls, and you have not shed one tear over them not being around. Chris, I lose my 4-year-old in the store for 10 seconds, and I start to go panic. I have not seen any of that from you at all. Help me understand that.
I love those girls. I would never do
Warren,
anything.
I ain't in Warren, you weirdo.
No, that's weird. Is that weird?
Don't look into that like I don't love my kids.
Tell
I love
me,
my wife.
explain to me. You're crying with your wife that you're leaving her,
Yeah.
but you don't cry that your 2 little baby girls.
Yeah, this guy is
still
fucking.
around. I'm hoping they're still
Dude, this
somewhere.
guy is fucking macking right now.
See step 7 of the
This guy's broke,
reinterrogation
dude.
technique known as the alternative question, where the suspect is given an alternative and far more morally acceptable choice for what happened.
Chris, did Shanann do something to them?
No, I don't know.
I'm serious.
I have no clue.
No, you would have known. They didn't leave the house. Did Shanann do something to them, and then did you feel like you had to do something to Shanann?
They were at the house when I left. They were there.
They weren't there. They didn't leave. They vanished.
They were
The
there.
only way they could have left is in your truck.
Did Shanann do something?
Something happened in the house that you know about. We know that something happened to all.
Yeah, take a sip of water, bud.
But I want to know
I'm not guilty.
if something happened to these baby girls first that you had to take into your own hands and deal with.
You had to clean it up for Shanann.
Chris, you gotta tell us. There's something that happened to these baby girls. Look at them.
I know. Before you came in, I was watching videos.
We have no doubt you love these girls with all of your heart. I have no doubt. But we make mistakes.
That's okay.
It's what we do with those mistakes that make us who we are.
Chris, it seems like you're thinking about it right now.
Yeah.
I feel like you cleaned up for her.
Bro, they're fucking
I feel like that's the
geniuses.
type of guy that you are.
Chris, this is a weight that's going to be on you for the rest of your life until we resolve it tonight. Unless we can talk about this more tonight, it's going to follow you forever. I promise you, when you start talking to us, you will feel better.
Chris, we're giving you a lifeline right now. You need to take it. You need to reach out and take it. Chris, you took them out of the house with their blankets and their animals. That's because you cared.
Chris Watts, dude. What if Chris Watts is in the stream right now?
You either cleaned up after Shanann or you made the mistake, and I mean, I want to believe that maybe Shanann did it. And
Listen, I don't think you did it, guy. Okay, we were just checking this video out. We were just watching it.
Shanann didn't look bad.
You did, but you didn't. You're innocent, bud.
That's what I want to believe. But I don't know. You're not telling me that, so it makes me think the worst. Like, did you?
I did not do anything.
All 3 of them?
I did
Like,
not do anything with these kids. Not do anything.
what did Shanann do to them? Tell us, Chris. Chicks are crazy.
Can I talk to my dad or something?
What'd he say?
Come.
Do you want to bring him in here?
No. I
What?
talked to my dad like.
Oh, his
flew
dad?
across the country.
Chris, how about this? If we brought your dad in here, would you please tell him what happened?
And you need to realize that your dad is not going to stop loving you no matter what you tell him. You are his child.
You don't know that.
He will not stop loving you.
There.
Ever.
And this is not
Bull
the last
fucking
chapter.
shit, dude. Those are his grandbabies. Are you fucking high? How long did they leave him in there?
Chris, we're going to let you have however much time you need, okay?
Sure. You gonna leave us in there or no?
Yeah.
Yes.
Tell us how long or this polygraph failed it. failed it. Yeah, because there's too much emotions.
Anything else you want to tell me? What's going on? Or what happened or anything?
Wait, is this his dad?
When we had that conversation, that morning, it was emotional and told her about separation and everything like that.
Mm-hmm.
That is. Bro, let me tell you what, okay? If that was my dad, motherfucking, I would be dead. I would be dead. Especially if he had any inclination that I actually did that. This motherfucker would kill me on the spot. He would just delete me from history. Killing his grandbabies? Done. Done, dude. He likes his grandbabies more than he likes me. Bullshit, dude.
Downstairs. I want to protect her.
What?
I want to protect her.
You don't want to protect her?
I don't know what else to say.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
She hurt him?
Are you fucking retarded? They are fucking recording everything. This motherfucker said I killed her. Bro! Oh, no. No. What?
She hurt him? What now? You hurt her? She smelled it. Or choking.
I didn't hear. When I was downstairs, it came back up. They were gone. Talking about separation and everything about she lost. I don't know like what else to say, but I freaked out. I was in my kitchen. I heard like a little commotion upstairs, but I didn't think anything of it.
And you went back upstairs and she was
There, I could see like she was went up.
choking her.
Wait, no. Hold up. He's just lying completely, though, right? Because she didn't kill the kids. He killed the kids. But did he? Are we sure on that?
She killed him.
They're blue.
Okay. She choked her from the thing.
I freaked out when she hit me.
I'm just asking questions, boys. Are they not, like, how fucking stupid do they not realize that any of these rooms literally are mic'd the fuck up and have cameras? I'm guessing that, yeah, that's what he's trying to do. He's trying to, like, yeah, justify it to his pops. You gotta get a lawyer. His dad's funny as heck, dude. You just fucking admitted to it. You're fucked, buddy.
Okay.
She's like, okay,
Less
we
than 10
heard you. We heard you killed her.
Seconds after the mention of the word lawyer, the detectives re-enter the room and immediately reinforce Chris with non-verbal empathic communication. They immediately divert Chris's attention from the well-informed advice of his father to their own appreciative reception of his contemporary admittance.
Chris, help us work through this with you, okay? Can you tell us what you told your dad?
She was in there with talk for.
The Tammy interview?
No. I ran in there and got on top of her.
What'd you do?
She blew. That was my babies. I was my kid.
What happened?
It hurt.
Although not the full avowal they are pursuing, Chris has still confessed partly to the crimes, and they now have one foot in the door. He is no longer free to leave. The interrogation now returns to a non-suggestive process, where the detectives will collect further information, where they will not contaminate with excessive or direct input.
I have no idea what to do. I'm shaking.
No. Hold up. Someone, Michelle said he needed the death penalty. But think about this, right? What's worse? Just offing somebody and then, like, you know what I mean? All the problems, everything is just, boop, it's gone. You're gone. Goodbye. Or putting them in a prison for the rest of their lives. I don't know. Like, if I did some fucked up shit, I think, you know, and I was never gonna get out of jail, I think I would rather just fucking have them end it. You know what I mean? Instead of sitting in a jail cell for the rest of my life. But I don't know. I feel like rotting in a cell would be worse. That would be terrible. Because you're never gonna get out.
They're blue. They're gone. They're horrible for what I did.
And he's probably gonna get butt fucked and fucking beat the fuck up in prison, so.
That's the hard part. You left details for that.
You have to get him out of the cold.
At that first location I went to that day. I don't know what to do.
I know.
I didn't know what to do. Like, none of this made sense.
A lot of people are afraid to die. We're naturally programmed to fear it.
Girls.
Until you watch Space Odyssey 2001.
I know.
I know you are. I know you came in today to do the right thing. Where'd you from? Big Mountain.
In the truck.
Did Shanann fight back at all? When you did that?
The rage that I had after seeing that,
I just think it would be worse to live with that guilt for the rest of your life and like be locked
I
up.
know.
I didn't know what else to do. I was so scared.
Don't worry, we'll get you some chips. We'll get you all the chips you want, bud.
This, I just did that. What do I do?
Right.
You were in a tough spot. I mean, what can you do, right?
Your body just kind of takes over and
What's gonna happen?
We're gonna help them get out of there. Chris, I know they're gone, but they're still your babies, and you're still their dad.
you don't want to out there.
I don't want out there.
And you don't want someone else to find that out there.
Yeah, he's definitely psycho.
You give us a second so we can kind of get some things arranged. Do that.
What the fuck is this?
Yes, you are, sir.
This is just fucking horrible. I've always said she was an unstable person, but I never thought that a million years that could happen. Why does this happen to me? Why does this happen to those two little girls?
I feel like they're both fucking psychos, bro. Like, dude, your grand fucking grandkids are gone. Like, look at him. They're both fucking psychos, dude. Yeah, very, very weird. Like, he's just like, oh man, oh no.
No, not tonight.
No, tomorrow night.
Whereabouts? Just Shanann and the girls.
Shanann right there.
The S for Shanann. Okay. And where are the girls at? Denise? So how did you do this out? I'm assuming that's under dirt. How did you take that?
So it sounds like, I mean, it feels like to me, now we know pretty well how to go get him. Is there anything else we need to know?
What do you think of that, Chris?
Let my family down. Let my dad down, let my mom, sister, nephew, nieces, friends, co-workers.
Your wife, your kids? Yeah, I was about to say.
Can I ask you another tough question? You just get it all on the table. When you see Shanann choking, strangling Celeste, and you get her off of Celeste, do you think about calling an ambulance? Come.
I see you laying there blue and limp. I'd never seen something like that in my life. And she just like way over, like nothing was moving at all, no gasp of breath. She was totally just blue.
After the baseline information of Chris's version of events is gathered, he is now locked into an alibi and timeline of affairs that forensics will subsequently examine and dissect in ways so they can use it against him. The tone of the interrogation then reverts back from information gathering to a confrontational nature.
So Chris, doing this job for a long time.
I know.
I know a lot about psychology and as far as like what people are thinking. Most parents will never even want to fathom that their kid is dead. Even if their kid's stiff, blue in bed, I mean stiff like been dead all night, they still call an ambulance to see if someone can revive their child. And when the ambulance gets there and they're like, gosh, their kid's been dead all night. Like,
Yeah, it's like, oh, I found my kid's dead, so I put him in some oil barrels. What a fucking loser.
So that's what we're used to. So that's why I want you to explain to me like what was going on in your head and
The rage I felt for what she did, it just took over.
I would hate for Shanann to get a bad rap if she didn't have anything to do with it. You know, it's not fair. It's not fair.
There is no technical term for this approach, yet it's a clear attempt by the detective to interconnect to the suspect's sense of morality, which is always under the assumption that they have any.
Like enough bad stuff has happened. Like we need to stop the bad stuff from happening. So we're telling the truth.
That is true.
So you're good with the public knowing that Shanann killed her daughters?
I did not hurt these girls.
Are you okay with the public knowing that Shanann?
Yes, because I did not hurt these girls.
Chris, I'm not sure I believe you.
Are you sure Shanann didn't catch you?
No, my God, no.
Don't get mad, but what it looks like is that you found a new life, and the only way to get that new life was to get rid of the old life. And I think that you killed these girls before their mom came home, and then killed Shanann.
Damn, dude's good. Dude is good.
That's what we have to believe, because it just doesn't make sense. I mean, to her point, if I walked in and my kid was decapitated, I'd call an ambulance, right? So
Knowing there's no hope.
it just doesn't make sense. It just doesn't add up. So either you're this monster who says, I just want this young, hot girlfriend, so I'm going to kill everyone and hope it works out, or something. So
why can't you just have the young, hot
very
girlfriend?
Close to the truth, but not quite there yet. So if you're not that monster,
I'm not a monster.
so what's going to happen when their cause of death comes back to you? Or the girl's
It's not going to.
Okay. You sure?
I'm 100% positive it's not going to come back to me.
And what happens when a coroner looks and says, sees your fingerprints on her?
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
What is it going to be?
It's going to be Shanann.
Why take their bodies out of the house and bury them?
I was scared. I didn't know what else to do.
Okay.
Nothing was gonna, I didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
I honestly didn't know what to do.
Scared of what?
Scared of what everything was gonna look like. My 2 babies were gone.
Yeah, I'm sociopath.
And I just did that to my wife. And I was the only one left in the house. What do you expect is gonna happen?
Yeah. It did look bad, right?
It looked, I mean, this was a nightmare.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I hope this dude's getting butt fucked right now. I hope this guy right now, while we're watching this, is just getting pounded out, boys.
Again, this is
non-consensually.
Moment today. You mentioned that we were talking. You said, "I don't know where they are. I don't know where they are." And then you said something along the lines of, "Whatever happened to him, this act of pure evil." What does that mean?
Hopefully.
Is this the evil that I saw when I walked behind Shanann and she was on top of CC?
Oh my god, this guy's he's just full of shit.
Okay.
I did not hit her. I did not.
After we look at their bodies, we're gonna have a lot.
Fucking Chad, dude. You fucking snitch.
You're gonna be different then.
It's all because of fucking Chad, bro, and his stupid security cameras.
Now that we know what we know, we're going to, I need to check that you don't have any weapons on you or anything like that. Do you have any weapons on you? Okay. We'll do that. We'll go to the bathroom. I'm not going to go in the stall with you, but I'm going to go with you. And then we'll come right back here and we'll make a decision about how the rest of the night goes. All right, so you mind standing up so I can check?
God, he has been in that fucking room for what, 8 fucking hours?
This interrogation was a true testimony of how mental fatigue can restructure an individual's cognitive rationale.
Listen, boys, dude, I know, I'm fucking pissed because Ethan said something that made sense to me. I'm a little mad about it. Because you can add everyone at a Discord and it's a good way to get notifications. But, god damn it, dude, the last Discord was so terrible. It was so fucking god awful, dude. I don't know, dude.
Maintained his innocence even after the failed polygraph, and if he had kept that stance, he would have walked out of that police department as a free man for at least another night. Yet, after a prolonged state of isolation, anxiety, and fear, coupled with the cerebral influencing tactics of the interrogators, the alleviation of getting out of that situation was in that moment perceived as enough of a luxury to exchange his freedom for it.
Chris, come stand up for me. I'm going to have you face that wall. Lift up your hands.
Is the news outside? Fucking rip, dude. Yeah, I thought about it. I'm thinking about making a Discord. Alright? Fuck Chris Watts, you piece of fucking garbage. You are fucking trash, dude. And I hope you're getting butt fucked right now. That's reals.